Well, it's 2024. I'm in the Walmart parking lot here at the airport, and this is a very small private airport. I stay near Nellis Air Force Base, so things are relatively cheap here. And I just want to make a statement that I just left out of Walmart, and I have some guests coming over tonight, so I thought I would pick up some extra groceries. And $300, one cart full of groceries, $300. The cart wasn't even overflowing. I spent $300, and I just kept looking. When I walked away from the checkout, I just kept looking back as if I left an extra bag. Let's compare 2024 as compared to, 2024 compared to 1990, in the 1990s. In the 1990s, $300 could get you at least four carts full of groceries. $300 would get you about four carts full of groceries. I only had one cart. The typical Walmart shopping cart, the metal cart. And it wasn't even completely overflowing or anything. It was full, but not overflowing. I could have added more groceries. This is the difference of our spending power and of the currency that exists today. There's a lot of things I want to cover. A lot of people out there don't really know my history, and I'm not expecting to know. I'm not looking for any sort of notoriety or anyone to look up to me. I'm not really looking for follows, although I do appreciate each week I get followers just randomly following me, and I haven't offered you a whole lot of content. And so this year, I'm dedicated to being a little, that was me unzipping my jacket. It's cold out here, but the sun is out. It's getting a little warm. The reason why I'm not showing there's a reason why I'm not showing my face right now. But if you watch any of my earlier videos, I am in some videos. I try not to conglamorize myself, and I'm not an attention whore, excuse the term. But I don't have ADHD, not that I know of, and I don't demand attention, although I have been a leader in many situations, politically, financially, economically, academically, with as far as athleticism. Had a Ford scholarship, even with the military and school system. Just call me Jack Trade, although my name is really Googie. I know the name that you see displayed says Roy Johnson. Well, my real name is Googie, Googie, and the Roy Johnson is my, for the better part, business name. And I do have some books that I've written and completed, but this is not an advertisement. I just want to show some credibility to my when I begin to talk to you a little later on. I just want to leave this message for my fans and for people who are looking for answers to a lot of things. Go back in history. I'm a little different than the average person, and I know that. I will address some things about cloning, portals, and transportation and traveling from interdimensional. And I will address some things relative to what people to believe as aliens. But I am known from the science community as a professional. Not that I wanted to become a professional with quantum physics. I became a professional through quantum physics, through experimentational science on the highest level. And And if you hear planes, I apologize because it is loud out here. On the highest level, I did have a badge at one time from the Pentagon. I'm not going to say how I got acquired this badge. I hold, before I left working as a contractor, I held 2 bars, which is the equivalent of captain, 2 silver bars. I was a commander, and I taught operatives how to fight professionally, hand-to-hand combat. And on the side, I was working with a variety of scientists and anthropologists, and I've seen and had my hands on relics from all around the world. I've seen a lot of mummies and artifacts and some things that would blow your mind. And the technology is not made readily available to the full population. During the time of my being involved as a security officer, contracted through the public and / Department of Defense, became a professional working for 26 plus years, maybe more, with artificial intelligence. I built my first robot at the age of 11. Was eating a lot of bad toxic food that I was allergic to, and it affected my ability to focus. I would like to say that, iterate for people who are looking for answers about our technology in this current world. Well, the earth is held back on multiple levels in this this is a closed system. At one time, I was offered several $1 million to help what you would call the elite get out of this closed system. I will not give out any names of anyone, no organizations in particular, other than the general knowledge of the public. You should not be able to find any of my connection with any form of the government other than helping people get on their feet in life, get finances, get housing, and things like that. You should not be able to find any connection between me and anything, but you have to understand that when it comes to science and when it comes to technology, especially artificial intelligence, I am probably the most credible, I wouldn't say the protagonist, but most likely. If you think Nikola Tesla and you think about Alan Turing, those guys are elementary compared to my ability and my knowledge of artificial intelligence and advanced quote unquote alien technology. Again, I will be addressing some situations when it comes to, I talk about the mall incident in Miami. I won't tell you that I'm an insider or anything like that, but I'm not looking for a lot of views at all. I'm just wanted to share that there is the difference, the significant difference between the transition and the significant difference of what we called earlier times in history and now modern times. Humans have not progressed. They've been humans, and all species on many levels have been degenerated purposely. Like I say, this is not to stimulate any sort of hate or anything like that, but there is an objective that is to be acquired. My message primarily goes out to world leaders and power holders, not really to the general population. But I will be addressing some situations for your knowledge and for your understanding of what you're dealing with when it comes to hyperdimensional entities and what this earth is to do in the future. Look forward to seeing you. Have a good day.